In exactly 60 seconds, 1 million people in Times Square will try to scream Happy New Year, and not a single sound will come out. What happened next wasn't a solar flare. It wasn't an EMP. It was something that had been waiting at the bottom of the ocean for 10,000 years, and we finally woke it up. This is the true story of 2049, the year humanity lost its voice, and what we found in the silence. My name is Emma Ross. I'm recording this in an underground bunker in what used to be Seattle, and if you're watching this, you need to know what really happened on New Year's Eve 2048. The world was celebrating, optimistic. We'd survived pandemics, climate disasters, wars. 2049 was supposed to be different, a fresh start. At 11:59 p.m., 1 million people gathered in Times Square. Millions more watched on screens worldwide. The ball started to drop. At exactly midnight, nothing. Complete silence. Not just in Times Square, everywhere, simultaneously. Every person on Earth who tried to speak couldn't. The government blamed solar flares. Technical experts said it was an EMP, but they were lying. Because 3 weeks earlier, something happened 36,000 feet below the Pacific Ocean. The Abyss Project, a joint international research mission to the Mariana Trench. 47 scientists studying organisms that lived in complete darkness at crushing depths. On December 10th, 2048, the station went dark. No distress call, no emergency beacon, just silence. I was part of the consultation team. We sent down drones with cameras. What they captured, every screen in the command center went black for exactly 7 seconds. When they came back, there was a message, written in symbols we'd never seen before. Our linguists worked for 3 days straight. They decoded 3 words. Speaking invites them. We thought it was a hoax, some kind of equipment malfunction. We were wrong. Within days, people started reporting symptoms. Tightness in the throat, a ringing that wouldn't stop, but only when they talked. Kids said words felt heavy. On December 27th, a woman in Tokyo tried to scream during a subway emergency. Security cameras caught it. Her voice came out backwards, like time itself was rejecting her scream. The footage was destroyed within an hour, but I heard it, and that sound, it wasn't human anymore. So we arrived back at midnight, 1 million people, all trying to celebrate, all trying to speak. You can see it in their faces, the exact moment they realize something is catastrophically wrong. Phones died, not just dead batteries, completely bricked. Every communication device on Earth went dark simultaneously. But here's what's terrifying. Written text still worked. Pen and paper, hand signals. It was only spoken communication that was targeted. Someone, or something, was specifically silencing our voices. Emergency services collapsed within hours. You can't call 911 when phones don't work and voices don't exist. Cities became ghost towns filled with living people, desperately trying to communicate through notes and gestures. But some people refused to accept it. They thought they could outsmart it. Engineer a solution. My colleague, Dr. Mark Webb, built a mechanical voice box, a device that could speak without human vocal cords. He was brilliant, and it cost him everything. January 3rd, 2049. I was there when Mark tested his device. The machine powered on. Speakers crackled, and then it spoke. 3 words. Can you hear? The air around him folded. I know how that sounds, but that's what happened. Reality bent like paper being crumpled. There was a sound, not a sound really, more like the absence of sound crushing inward. When it cleared, Mark was gone. Just his wheelchair remained, spinning, empty. The device was still running, still speaking, but now it was saying something else. Thank you for calling us. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I destroyed it, but the damage was done. We'd confirmed it. Something was listening. And when you spoke, it found you. Within a month, 1,700 people vanished. Scientists, broadcasters, teachers, anyone who'd built their life around speaking. But there was a pattern. They didn't vanish for just any speech. They vanished when trying to communicate specific information. Facts, coordinates, truth. Whatever was listening didn't want us to share knowledge. It wanted us isolated. Ignorant. Alone. I spent weeks analyzing data from the Abyss project wreckage. The equipment was still transmitting from the ocean floor, still recording. And what it captured changed everything I thought I knew about our planet. There are things down there, massive, ancient, things that have been sleeping since before human civilization existed. Ancient cultures knew about them. Cave paintings from 40,000 years ago show the same entities, the same warnings. Silence in the deep, silence in the voice. The Abyss project didn't discover them. We woke them up. With our sonar, our drilling, our endless noise. For centuries, we've been getting louder. Machines, engines, sonar arrays powerful enough to deafen whales. We turned the ocean into an echo chamber of human noise. And on December 10th, 2048, we finally pushed too far. Something at the bottom of the Mariana Trench woke up. These entities, they don't just hear sound. They feed on it, on vibration, on the energy of communication itself. And human voices were the richest food source they've found in millennia. This bunker was built by a group called the Resistance of Sound. 12 of us trying to find a way to communicate without triggering vanishings. We discovered that subsonic frequencies below human hearing could slip past them. We could broadcast, send messages, but every transmission was a risk. By March 2049, humanity had adapted. Sign language became universal. Children born after the silence would never speak. We wondered if we'd still be human, but something unexpected happened. In cities that stopped fighting, that fully embraced the silence, the vanishing stopped. Communities that accepted the new reality, that stopped trying to fix their voices, they were safe. It was the ones still fighting, still resisting, that kept disappearing. We were feeding them, not with our voices, but with our